Okay, yeah, that was we're still in part 4, but I had to have a hand change again. It is, yeah, obviously nippy. Just show you down there. That's where we're going. We are actually going back to from whence we came. You've just actually in, in the 5 minutes I've been away from you, one of the parks people have actually come up here in a like a big old quad cab pickup. Not looking too happy, but you know. What were you talking about anyway? Oh yeah, the canine rangers. Yeah, gorgeous. I'm actually gonna walk it back fast here. Actually, instead of going a bit further that way, I want to go and see the canine rangers again on the way back, and have a cup of coffee, obviously. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking when the after the camera had gone off, I think, and I was just basically yakking about wolves and stuff, and you know, there is 51 wolves in this park, but you know, it's not a thing you should be concerned about. Wolves are they're basically big dogs. They've got the dog mentality. Excuse me a minute. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we go. No. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so not to worry about wolves. You'll be extremely lucky if you ever see one in your life. Basically, yeah, big dogs. Same mentality as dogs. If they do get nasty or you know look like they're going to attack, same with a domestic dog. Throw something at it. Bash it with something, improvised weapon, anything you can get your hands on. Obviously here there's not a lot to pick up and stuff, so obviously unless you're carrying items like me or whatnot, attack them with attack them with anything, kick them or what like that. What you don't do basically is what I did about, I don't know, at least 10 maybe 15 years ago in Egypt. This little dog attacked me. He wasn't much bigger than a small German Shepherd dog or maybe a Border Collie, but it was a different breed. I don't know what it was. It was brown. I don't know. But anyway, what you don't do when a dog bites your leg, don't punch it in the face, all right? Because he'll just bite your fist. Just kick it or just shoo it off him. Shoo it off you, and then just bash it with something. Yeah, don't get your face or your hands near these, near the jaws. But obviously, if you can, if you've got a really thick coat on or something, you can offer your if you say you're right-handed like me, offer your left arm, chew on that. Just let him bite once, obviously, and then try and yank his head away from you like that, and then try and stamp on and snap one of his legs. I know that sounds brutally cruel, but if he is serious about attacking you and stuff, and they will, even I think domestic animals, if they're tall enough, will try and go for your throat. So yeah, and I have had a pack of wild dogs. They were city dogs, so it doesn't really count. But they had big teeth, and there was more than 5 of them. This was in I think St. Petersburg, down in southern Florida. It was I won't bore you with it, but it was a Sunday morning. I was just walking out, following some railway tracks, minding my own business and stuff. It wasn't on the best side of town, so there's quite a few derelict buildings. I guess that was their domain, and I was just passing through it, and I should not have been, but yeah, obviously one dog's easy to deal with, only one set of teeth. More than one dog is a little bit more concerning to deal with. You don't want to deliberately run away from them because they will chase. Do stand your ground to a point until you can find a weapon to, obviously, that increases the distance from their jaws to you, you know, not just an arm's distance, but you know, if you've got a piece of 2x4 or some other building rubble, you know, anything to just, you know, keep them away from you, or just lob, I don't know, lob bricks at them, or anything you can find that'll help you, you know, not get bitten or seriously injured from them. But like I say, you know, you're more likely to get bitten by a domestic dog in the city or in a town than you are out here, or attacked out here by wolves. It's, you know, no way. In wolves in general, they really don't like human contact at all. They're not solitude animals, because they do obviously go around in packs and stuff. Except the pack of one in the park somewhere. I must find out his pack name. I can't believe he's got a pack name for one animal. That's amazing. Anyway, we're going downhill now at the moment. I'm not going to continue to walk backwards, because I'll just be the human toboggan otherwise. Yeah, this is Denali National Park. I wish I could show you more of it, but my time's up, I'm afraid. I've got, for John, Becky, Owen and Moira, I've got loads of photos, like I said in the one of my other little video clips and stuff, and if you can stomach them, you can you see a little bit more of where I've been and stuff. But yeah, to get further in the park I'd need a lot more time. Time's ticking out. I've got less than 2 weeks to make it to Vermont, which is the end of this part of the journey. My next video will probably, I don't know, it might be in Canada, but probably not. I'm not going to go down the Yukon River now, because the chances of me hiring or stealing a kayak or canoe is pretty remote now. It's just not the weather for it. I definitely, you know, Canada's going to be, it may not be as bad snow as this, but it's going to have snow on the ground. I've only got, like I said, that thin tent and sort of the wrong clothes anyway, so I'm not going to bother with the Yukon River trip on this one. I am going to do river trips later on in my journey in late November and December. We will be in Asia. That's me and you. I'll be honest with you, I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do over there. I want booked my flight to Bangkok, because that was the cheapest city in that region to actually get a return flight to from the UK. But I've always wanted to go and see Angkor Wat, which, if you don't know it, it's the temple complex city, and it's in immaculate condition. You probably do know it, actually. If you've seen the first Tomb Raider movie, they shot some of that near Angkor Wat. I believe it was in one pretty near to that, but similar. But you get the gist of things. Anyway, but obviously going there, I've got 2 months only there. Like this trip, the last 2 weeks of those 2 months, or the last week and a half, I'm actually going to spend with family again. But yeah, so I've got 6 weeks in 3 countries. First week and a bit I'll be in North Thailand, where I'm hoping to do some whitewater rafting. I was hoping to do whitewater rafting here, but obviously, you know, it's you don't want to fall in the river this time of year. Definitely not here. And yeah, you know, again, chance of getting anybody to take you rafting or even out in a fishing boat now this time of year is pretty remote. Oh yeah. After that, basically the route is from Bangkok, go into North Thailand, do some stuff up there. There's loads of hiking in the mountain rainforests up there in the north. There is some, like I said, some good whitewater rafting up north, and in just across the border in Laos, there's also some really cool forests and stuff where we can do zip lining. I can't remember what the region's called, but there's a place where you can do pay a chunk of money and go into this like national forest and actually stay in the tops of trees. Some of them are about 40 feet or maybe 40 meters up. That's quite high though, isn't it? And zip line in between the buildings in the trees. How cool is that? Anyway, that's on, you know, that's in Laos. Obviously I'm going to follow as much as I can the Mekong River that runs from the north to the south of Laos, and that'll take me down into Cambodia. I'm going to sort of follow the Mekong River into Cambodia for a little bit, and then obviously do some other stuff in the middle, and then I'm going to basically work my way back into Thailand, and then the last week and a half I will be going to the airport, getting a flight to India, just to spend the last week and a half with my brother over in Chennai, he's working over there at the moment. But yeah, that's where you'll see me next, basically. Let me show you this stream before I clock off for now. We did take some photos of this earlier on, but obviously not a video. Hang on a second, I'm just going to turn you round. That's the road that we're on. That's my foot. And there's the stream. Yeah, I'm just going to do one more sweep because, you know, I've got another 2 hours 2 hours walk ahead of me yet. But this is unfortunately the last you'll see of this Denali National Park for now, anyway. I have to come back here in the summer or some other time. This is way too beautiful and vast not to. It may be not. It won't be next year. I'm gonna have a little bit of debt from this journey, I think, but it'll be worth it. And yeah. Anyway, blah 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 blah. End of the video. I will see you guys very soon. Okay, take care. This is Rob Satchel saying bye for now.